Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions upon an MTV television series by the name of Teen Wolf. I'm going to talk about Season 3, Episode 20 titled Echo House. Pretty much what we have going on, if you've been watching the series in general, we know that there will be spoilers in this review. Our character of Stiles has been going crazy. He's possessed by the dark spirit or the trickster, whatever you want to call it. And this episode is pretty much all about him. All about him fully realizing, that he can't run from the spirit, fully letting the spirit take him over, and now we can see that the rest of the 4 episodes that are left are going to be about him wreaking havoc on his friends. But in this particular episode, Stiles is put into a sort of mental institution, or an asylum, or whatever you want to call it. He's put in this asylum, for a temporary period, I believe like a 3-day period, just to evaluate his mind, see how he's doing, and that's pretty much the gist of the episode. And we have obviously Scott McCall's character, played by the great actor Tyler Posey. He's worried about his friend, of course, not just him, him the most, but all of his friends are worried about Stiles. They're worried about, what's going to happen to him. That's pretty much the main gist is, Stiles being, possessed, because we've had this great build-up all the way to this point. We're at the very end of this episode pretty much saying, now Stiles is fully possessed, the scene where the dark spirit says, let me in, let me in, pretty much, or I'll kill all your friends. That's pretty much the main gist of the episode. That's the plot of episode 20, titled Echo House, for season 3, episode 20 of the MTV television series by the name of Teen Wolf. Overall, my thoughts and opinions and review of this episode. This was a fantastic episode. Lots of great build-up. It was really cool to see the counselor character. We hadn't seen her character, since many episodes ago, back in in the season 3, the first part, part A of season 3. I believe it's the veterinarian's cousin, or whatever she might be. It was cool to see her again, sort of in the counselor. They had the sort of, rehab thing going on, tell me how you feel kind of thing, how do you feel, the whole psychiatrist sort of thing. So that was really cool to see her again. I always liked her character. The best thing about this is, this episode is Stiles. I always liked Stiles as a character. I always thought he was sort of the funny, the sort of funny, and he was very sentimental at times. But it's good and it's great, amazing, and awesome to see his character go down a different route. The actor that plays him is Dylan O'Brien. I think he does a great job of playing both the funny side of the character, very sentimental at times, and also now recently playing the sort of crazy, dark, sadistic, demented sort of character that I think is great. It's cool to, I was wondering who the villain of the series is going to be, and it's cool to see that our villain is actually a previous good guy played by the actor Dylan O'Brien, playing the character of Stiles in season 3 of the MTV television series by the name of Teen Wolf. Overall, Stiles, he just plays a great character. Besides him, I like the villain played by, I believe, the Japanese actor. His name escapes me, but I really like his acting in general also. I like his whole persona, the bandages around the face, the sort of, really long sort of he's not a vampire, but the sort of long vampire teeth. I love the, sort of the mythology. It hasn't told us everything yet, but we've heard of, the whole 1950s, concentration camp thing, and I believe we're going to be given some flashbacks in the episodes to come. So I love the whole mythology of the series, the whole Oni concept, the dark spirit possessing him, the whole, I like that whole thing. Episodes ago we learned about the the dark spirits and what happened with the veterinarian's character, how Argent's character knew him previously years before. So the whole story and mythology and concept, overall premise of the show is just really cool. Obviously, my favorite character of the show is I always kind of like Deucalion from last season. He hasn't popped up yet, but I know his character's still alive in some shape or form. But my 3 favorite characters, if you guys don't know, have always been Gerald, Deucalion, and then Tyler Posey, who plays the Scott McCall, the main character. 2 of my favorite characters are sort of off doing their own. I also like Peter Hale. 2 of my favorite characters are off, doing something else right now. Not in the show currently, but I'm sure maybe soon they might pop up, or maybe in the next season 4, it'd be cool if they popped up. I like the whole how, Peter Hale, his character, played by the actor of Ian Bohen, I believe. Peter Hale wasn't, there for a few episodes, and his character was kind of forgotten about. But just recently we learned that he is a father. He is a father to the character of Melina, who we met in the asylum. So I like how they referenced him. They made his character relevant again, because I thought for a little bit they forgot him. But they brought him back up recently, and it's really cool. Seems like one of our main characters might die this season. Really curious to see who it's going to be. Curious to see how they're going to, write him off. Whether he's just going to be written off or die. Because I know Jeff Davis did say not all of the series regulars will return for Season 4. Overall, loving Season 3 so far. Loved Episode 20. Curious to see where the series is going to go in general. Once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek for my review of Episode 20 titled Echo House for Season 3 of the MTV television series with the name of Teen Wolf. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my page below. I'll see you guys later. More videos by Centipede Geek.